I feel like a lot of people, you know, they're not really bad people, but you might just catch them on a bad day. And, you know, that one thing could just set them off and, you know, there's a conflict right there. The judge had made it mandatory for me to take this class as part of my probation. At first I was just going through the motion because the judge made me, but you know, after I had finished the class, I was asked if I wanted to come back and be an assistant and help out. And I thought it might be a fun thing to do with my time, you know, maybe learn some new skills in life that might help me out. But the class itself, it helped me to just look at my life through different eyes. The program pretty much just changed my life.
What our niche is focusing on skill building and conflict resolution and relationship skills that help people communicate more effectively and address those conflicts in nonviolent ways. And one of those skills that is just often not taught at home or in the school setting is relationship and communication skill building. So we want everyone to learn to resolve conflict through healthy communication.
One of the reasons that the group is called Communication is because we felt like the youth didn't really have a voice. The group gives them an opportunity to learn how to communicate better. And because of their improved communication skills, you know, they do better at school, they do better out in the community. Any interaction with their probation officers, with law enforcement, is much better than it was prior to.
We found that the old style of discipline and having a punitive measure attached to every discipline action wasn't helping. We were finding the same students coming back to us again and again, making the same mistakes behaviorally. So what we realized is that there needs to be an alternative in their lives to give them an alternate means of learning through their behavior and through their actions, and then giving them an option to see themselves differently.
The term peace building, while you would think that would be something that everyone would immediately understand, it's not. This momentum is something that no one else is doing in our community. But for the River Phoenix Center for Peacebuilding, we wouldn't have this opportunity for training, for discussions, for input, for people to learn from one another and to really strike a change in the way people address stress and conflict in their lives. And that is very exciting.
Once you can understand a person's point of view or understand what a person goes through and why, you know, they make the decisions that they make, and life will be a better experience if we can, you know, identify with one another.
The need is so great, we can't do it all, and so that's a huge part of our approach is collaboration with other organizations, because we don't want to duplicate what already exists and is being done well. However, what we do want to do is promote these good programs and the good work that's happening in our community.
One thing that I think is important about where we're headed with these new initiatives and working with the community is we have a lot of problems in our society. I've been doing this job for a long time, and we cannot arrest our way out of these situations. I think we really have to work together as a community. If we don't do that, I don't think we're going to have any success.
I think when we look at the, you know, the commitment and certainly the passion that for example, the River Phoenix Center for Peacebuilding, you know, some of their efforts, and when they really come to the table and bring ideas, and not just, they want to get involved. And I think at some point, you know, some of your biggest naysayers just have to realize, you know what, this is something we probably have to try.
Gainesville, Florida, where we are, sometimes has issues in the way minorities, I feel, are treated, especially in the eyes of the law. So this particular work and having police come together with perpetrators in different areas of law enforcement, having a conversation about this and wanting the same goal to have a healthy community, to have healthy citizens, I think there's fabulous. I don't think there could be anything better than that.
That everyone who has the slightest bit of exposure to what the River Phoenix Center for Peacebuilding is doing are completely invested in the idea. Gainesville Police Department, the Alachua County Sheriff's Department, the juvenile justice system, the school system, all of us have been looking for answers to help these children. And this has been almost an answer to a prayer. It is an idea that I see spreading far beyond Gainesville.
This experiment in Gainesville, Florida makes my heart sing as we work with best and next practices and really focus on what it is we want and educating ourselves in social emotional skills and understanding how to create those conditions of cooperation and loving understanding and restorative justice principles that shift from a punishment to restorative model. It's very cutting edge, it's a very comprehensive model, and it seems to be working, which is thrilling, actually.
Martin Luther King Jr. was here, Gandhi was here, in our recent past. I mean, there are people here that have done the most amazing things in communities and in the world and have had profound effects. And so for me, peacebuilding is building upon that by, again, highlighting it not only in word, but in deed.